That is not how I would have thought to do that.
Well, they did it a lot. That kind of idle. It didn't have a carburetor with a butterfly in it. When he cranked it up, it was wide open throttle, and you hear them on the ground, and it'll bap, that. They're shutting it on and off, and later on they figured out how to have it fire every other cylinder or every third cylinder or something like that on the ground. But once you're in the air, it's just wide open. You just go. The intake valve is in the piston. Draws the air-fuel mixture up from inside of the engine.
My wife does.
No, KK4 OFI, hello gentlemen.
Hello. We got Carlos after that, and 4THW. Kelly, JC2MMC, favorite QRP out of
Estamos hablando ahí de un selector de antenas. Bueno, y hay gente que tiene dinero para irle ahí.
Ozone. We built an ozone generator water treatment plant, and I think it works pretty well, but that's been many years ago. I don't know what they have now.
Yeah, very interesting, Jack. K4KPC, KY4BF, and I'd like to pass along birthday greetings to your better half there as well. So tell her we're all wishing her many happy returns. And Rockwood not too far from us.
On one of the channels. Usually Monday morning he's on, what the heck is the name of that channel? But you'll probably pick it up. It's on the antenna TV.
Okay, man. Well, I appreciate it. Well, I'm going to let you go so you can get vertical and do what you got to do there, Roger. This is W4 and JMS in Tampa Bay, Florida. There, Roger?
Okay, I'm going to get in there. I'm going to open the lid on my coffin. Got a little side door. I'm going to slide in there and close the door, shut the lid, turn on my Zenith Transoceanic, listen to soft music, and go to sleep.
Not quite sure what's going on. Tropics are fairly active in the South Atlantic, I guess. We had a good rain.
Problems with, let's just say toilets, and they they really mess up the seals in the toilet. The system we had in Dunedin made the water so pure that it didn't taste good. And so they wound up making a special recipe of minerals that they put back in the water after it was deionized, and they put it back in there, and the water would taste better. But anyway, the salt, of course, the salt was gone. But yeah, that was a very interesting thing there too. And I think that's cool that you worked on that project there in Rockwood, and they had a lot of ozone generators, and I guess they were like glowing blue lights. W9WRM, Bill, good evening.
Well, good evening to you, Fred. This is Nick. 59, Whiskey Romeo Mike Bell here in Danville, Illinois. And I think Joe is working way too hard. But I tell you what, Joe, if you're up about 3 a.m., that's about the time I get up. Give me a shout there on 7.195. That's where you find me. So anyway, let's see, weather here. It's a 70 degrees right now. We did get up to 73. Still got much of a wind out there, out of the north of 5 miles an hour. Humidity is 64%. And the pressure is 30 and rising. It looks like it's going to be clear.
Y me tenía la
And the group K4 WIP.
Okay, Roger, beautiful. It's nice to hear you. Boy, I have not heard a signal out of Florida in a long time. Now you're just tonight so great for 40 meters. You're well above into the red. I use that word. Well up the road. And I appreciate you showing me on the pictures. I'm learning. I'm getting now to where the guy that I'm returning this to, and their questionnaire about the problem, they want to know my experience level. And whether you're a beginner, an amateur, an intermediate, or an a pro. And I was trying to figure out where to put myself. Por hora.
Humedad relativa 91%.
que está haciendo unos ruidos porque hopefully our power towards the weekend. Wisconsin Creek, Delta Italy Ball from Illinois.
Okay, very good, Ralph. Very good on the situation there and the weather. Yeah, we've been having some nice weather here.
You didn't have it long, maybe.
No, I ain't had it very long, but the more I think about it, I just need these other two I got, and I might put that one on the market.
Sé que eran 4 canales,
Sure too, huh?
Basically, the water that comes out is so pure, it's basically like distilled water. And they won't kill the plants, but they will not thrive on that. They have to put in the calciums and the...
Found that one to really be as good as the yellow stuff.
Rectum seal number 5.
That's it, man.
I ought to get Doobie out of the woodwork.
Maybe asleep.
I think he's sucking his thumb in the fetal position, right, Roger? Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. This is W4MZ.
Hanging in there, pal.
Yeah. You don't get prime, do you, Mark? Of course I do. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a football game, huh?
The knee takers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Packers and the Lions.
The fudge packers?
Yeah.
The knee packers.
NFL World reacts to massive Dolphins news. Let me see what that is.
The knee packers and the knee lions.
You're a funny guy.
Well, Dolphins learned that their star wide receiver Jalen Waddle cleared concussion protocol, so he's going to play.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Hey, Tim, what tuner did you tell me to buy?
The Cat 500. But you're not getting the 500 watt amp, right? What amp you getting?
Mercury 1200.
Oh.
They've got a new tuner coming out that's bigger and better. I'll see how much they want for it.
Yeah, get the same one.
Why they quit making the smaller one, I have no idea. They got great reviews. I don't think there was an issue. Maybe they're saying, maybe we should just make one tuner.
Or they couldn't get parts.
Well, yeah, maybe. But Pete loves his. Did you hear him say that it's not truly an auto tuner?
I don't know.
You have to push a button.
Oh. Yeah, mine.
$195 plus shipping is pretty cheap for auto tuner.
That's what I was thinking. They are on sale for $6 1/4.
I know it.
My amp comes up when you turn on standby, but I have to. If I wanted to retune, I have to push the tune button and give it a little signal.
Oh. Super Steve had one, and he said, well, just remember, it's not a true auto tuner.
Like a PAL Star?
I don't know. I never had the PAL Star auto tuner.
Yeah, it's a true auto tuner.
You don't touch it, right?
You don't have to. You go to a frequency, and as long as as you've been to that frequency before, the PAL Star will tune it automatically. It'll go to the frequency that you originally tuned it for.
Got a memory in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the memory.
Not. Yeah, mine has that.
Okay. That's superior.
But if I wanted to retune, I have to tell it.
Right. That makes sense.
And when I had the STC and the Suburban with the Kenwood 430, it would always tune, but by itself. But I would switch it on like AM or something, give it a little like a 5 or 10 watt carrier to get it to tune when I change frequencies. Because sometimes when you're moving around, the tuning solution's different. And then like when we were driving, I had it. There was a switch, so you had to push it. You had to flip a toggle switch so that it wouldn't do that. Because if you go on the highway and you get next to a semi truck or something, all of a sudden it would retune. If you're working SSB, that's bad.
Yeah.
So the only thing you got to know is like if you're gonna like remote control the station, which I don't think you're gonna do, but if you're gonna remote control the station, you have to have a way to tell it to retune.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting on FT8 and operating remote.
Oh, that'd be great. You'd love that.
I'd have to change my name to Tim.
Tear all your hair out.
Oh, my.
You're a funny guy, Mark.
How?
Am I still cutting out?
I don't know.
Am I still cutting out?
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Did you hear the 1? It'll be that way.
Do it again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I don't hear a 1.
maybe I'm okay now.
I heard a 4, that's it.
Let me say 70 trees, huh?
You're big help, Mark.
Okay, let's go Packers. Come on, Packers.
That's mean, isn't it, Roger?
Well,
Expected. After the Fox incident.
Where'd Dave go?
After the Vox incident, Roger.
I don't think he's going to ask you to help him in the future, Mark.
I was going to come over there and stop your drain for you, too.
Oh, I heard 0.
Yeah, your drain is clogged. You can forget about calling Dave.
Dave, you started at 0 that time.
Oh, my.
Get him over for the Gators to get you come over here, Dave. Let's see, you guys are in
money, Mark,
this weekend. Oh, my.
$85 an hour plus $100 for the sewer machine, and them starts when I leave here.
Take PayPal?
Well, the meter's on as soon as Dave leaves his house.
Shoot.
16 notes.
Starts when he turns on the coffee maker. As long as he's thinking about doing it, you can bill out.
Oh, picked it right out of the sky. We on the same time, Roger, now, or?
I don't know. I think we are.
Okay.
Because we're both going over the internet, I guess.
Internet, yeah.
Roger, have you ever heard of a drag racing guy named Wally Parks?
Yeah.
And I've been watching this stuff on YouTube, and it's modern. I mean, it's like this year. There's a big movement of these guys running like vintage Top Fuel and fuel altereds and AA fuel altereds. It's really cool. You ought to watch it, man.
Well, I've watched a lot of it in the past. So.
Okay. I forgot how fast those fuel altered cars are really fast.
They don't have all the classes that they used to.
Right.
Gas, double gas. No.
I mean, some of those altereds look like funny cars without the body on them, you know? They're wicked fast. I mean, they're sub 5 seconds.
I remember when I raced my mother's car. The engineer there put me in a S-stock automatic. S is in Sam, stock automatic class, and I don't think anybody's even heard of S-stock automatic, but I was in that class and I won a trophy, and all I had to do is just drive down the strip.
Yeah, that's cool, man. At least you won a trophy.
Yeah, well, at the time, you know, I worked for the speed shop that owned the racetrack.
Oh, okay, that helps.
And so, you know, I knew the guys. I knew the engineer, you know, and I came out that day and I was driving my mother's car because usually I race my 55 Chevy.
Right.
And I came out in my mother's car, and George says to me, he says, "Oh, you gonna race that car, Roger? And I says, nah, George, this is my mother's car. My car's broke down, and I decided just come out here and watch. And he says, I can put you in a class where you won't have to race against anybody, and you'll win a trophy about this big. And I said, yeah? He says, yeah, all you have to do to get the trophy is just drive down the track. So I says, I said, okay. So I had to pull my hubcaps off. That's all I had to do. And so I run it down the track, and I got a trophy. And then George comes up to me and he says, hey, Roger, you want a bracket race? And I says, gee, I don't know, George. He says, if you win, you get another trophy. And I thought, oh, what the hell, you know? I'm here. I've already ran it down the track once. So I raced this bracket guy, and he just beat the hell out of me. And so as soon as I got home, I walked in with the damn trophy in hand, and my mother says, you raced my car, didn't you?
Where's that trophy today?
I don't know. I had several.
So if not the first payment, it'll be taken off every other one afterwards.
Throw a little water at you while you're doing that kind of stuff, right?
You mentioned, and then the following day, let's see, Saturday, I gotta fly back to Denver, so I gotta get back to training.
Oh, right. All righty.
All right, Tom, I'll be right back. N4 VFR.
Make sure you double box that, baby.
We'll see if it fits, because it was a hit, so
Household feed with letter line, okay, with a two. Yeah, I think you have to fly for it every month, and you have to do it early, don't you? Know, first one, first come, first serve. And you can get your whole light bill paid.
Well, I was looking at my bills again, and I thought this payment for my electric fee $185, but no, that's what this month.
I'm something like an auctioneer. Only different. Oh. Hey, well, I'm through the talking on me. On TV where they clean them houses out. Un poquito. You know, the noise is not too good, or not making the band too good. So you guys take care. We know you come by almost every night. We do appreciate it, and we're just kind of trying to hold down the frequency. So 73, we'll catch you tomorrow night. K1 VCT is clear.
73, Charlie.
Y deja tú que se va uno, miro que se van ya de una...
the maximum fullness, but I'm not going to see that. I'm not going to get
about 10 dB.
quite something in the morning. Anyway, Bob, you're about 10 to 15 over. Charlie, you're at 20 over. The band seems to be in relatively good shape. I can't find anything wrong with it tonight. Had a pretty good day today. Got outside, did a few things, watered my bamboo out back. I was pulling the hose back and started...
59 South Carolina, Sierra Charlie, QSL.
For a ham radio operator in the United States, it's 106 years old.
Requerimiento, reportando 30 grados Celsius, humedad relativa del 86%.
Y a lo que hemos visto aquí, estado
el comentario, como antena ahí, una Golf 5 Romeo Victor ahí.
85, que salió en el 85. ¿No? ¿Qué te parece?
Sushi tried that on the boat one time. I ended up taking the fish off the top of it and just see.
Off it went, and now it's working. I've had that problem with my 922, where I had to lay it out on the table.
Negative.
And get some. I think I might have used mothers on it last time. I think I might have used
every other day with a hose. And I said, almighty, she was 101. She died at 103. But she, at 101, she would still get out there and dig in that damn garden. I might have a heart attack.
¿Cuándo voy a tomar gasolina un carro? Cuando va.
Found Peru so attractive. We're on the same time zone here, and only 5 hours out of Miami. And we used to leave at 5:30. We've been down there, went down there 3 years in a row, and pretty much covered that whole country. And probably not a good place to go today with the environment down there and the economy and so forth. I think Argentina has a inflation rate about 50% right now.
Yeah, double that. They got one on Facebook that's a 60-footer, but they want $300 for it. I mean, that'd be kind of awesome, but man, that'd be a lot of work. 60 foot, yeah, that's too much. That's pretty cool, though. But yeah, over there on, I want to say Shade Avenue, right behind Sarasota High School. When you cut through there, the mini roundabout headed towards downtown, there's a house there. It's up for rent, and they just painted it. And there's a tower on the side of the house exactly like mine. So it's a up for rent. So I'll get the number and find out what they know about it.
Yeah, man, that sounds good. I will have to, yeah, even if you just get me the address or the street, I'll go over there and check it out myself. So, but yeah, that would be appreciated.
Yeah, Roger that. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I mean, no problem. I drive by it every day, and I'm like, man, that's exactly what I have. So it's not the real big platform, but it works perfect. I mean, I'm happy as heck with mine. I redone it. I even got a full string. Once you crank it up, there's a level that you lower it back down onto, and it sets on the tower, so there's no stress on any cable. And when you want to lower it, you crank it up and then bring it down.
Yeah, wow, that's awesome. Yeah, definitely let me know. Find out for me, because this is the third one I've bent over, blown up. So I've blown up two. This is the third tower I've blown up. So third push-up pole. The first one I actually got for free because they sent me two by accident. But so I've actually paid for two of them. They're about $280 a pop. So I'm into it for like 5 or 6, and I'm getting tired of it.
Oh, yeah, roger that. That'd be a definite.
But anyway, all right, man, you let me know. You have a good one out there. I got to back it off. I'm going to be going to grab something to eat. So you have a good night out there, Bluebird.
Wild Dog, have a good night, Roger. Yeah, Wild Dog, have a great night. Good hearing from you. We'll talk to you later.
All right, later. Phantom, I heard you in there, man. You have a good night out there.
Over and out.
Howdy, howdy. Damn, who was that now?
You have a good night. Soon.
Who was that? Oh, hey, Jack Stan. Man, I haven't heard you out there in a while. How you doing, man?
Doing all right. How about yourself?
All right, pretty good, man. Yep. Just chatting with Bluebird out there. He's out there by 41 in Cortez, and we got Phantom out there who's down off of Weber over here.
Hey, Jack Stan, do you have a copy on me? Yeah, sure do. You're in the static, but I hear you. Just running 4 watts. 4 watts is making it. I'm doing 30. Coming in good. Yeah, 10 more. Yeah, good deal. I'm going to get over here and hopefully don't damage my SDR. Okay, Roger. Have a good night. Good night.
All right, Jack Stan, you have a good one. Wild Dog waving back at you. Good to hear you out here. Jump in anytime.
Yeah, you got it. I'm on I've been messing around with it, but I'm working on it and stuff like that. Doing a thing. I'll get a permanent setup here soon.
Yep, copy that. Sounding good. All right, man. You have a good one. I'm going to be on the side over here, going to eat.
All right, all right. Yep.
you got to remember is who do you turn it to? You don't need to remember the whole cycle, and then it never gets screwed up. But for some reason it does on this group sometimes. Okay, running 1,300 watts it says right now, 1,300. So over to Bob, and yes, we'd like to find out more. What was the problem, Bob? What was the problem? Is the pin too small, or what? You said you swapped the tubes and it's lit, but you don't have it in there now. You have another tube in there, iMac, I think, but apparently it's lit up.
I shut it off, Pedro Bays, and he gave me 50 hydrocodones. So anyway, if the judge knew about that, he'd say, you folks not guilty, you folks are crazy. He should come say he's
that before with 3.5-hour movies, long movies. I mean, you think how much they edited out. It could have been a miniseries, but he's going for a full movie. Stars like that deserve the big screen for a movie, because that's Oscar material, no doubt. Those guys win Oscars just by showing up for work.
Did you ever watch 13 Skeletons?
No, I have not. I don't think I've even heard of it. Let me look it up.
Oh my God, that's a definite must.
It's tough, but they're a big group in here. WA3FET.
Thanks, Jim.
Okay, no problem. I won't make it any longer to Charlie. WA3FET. The group of Kilo, WOJ. Charlie says I won't make it very long. I just make it longer. So, but I have to answer the questions.
Hasta la hora que yo quiera. Normalmente lives in Charleston, Mount Pleasant in Charleston, and it's a beach. So there you go. AB2.
Deja eso. Hotel India Televitor. Saludos. 2, 2, 3, 4.
What, no trucks in left lane? Yep. I've come to the conclusion that them dumb bastards can't read.
Go ahead, JP. Everybody stand by. JP's going to tell us something. Y'all stand by.
Upset with some of the sea stories because, there's that sea story. There's 2 events that happened. As if they were fairy tales, it'd be once upon a time. But all the real stories start out with this is no shit.
Well, I enjoyed it, Dennis. I appreciate you sharing the stories with me, and I hope that someday I can make a visit down to Goose Creek and maybe you can show me around a little bit. Enjoy your rest of your evening with Rose, and we'll talk to you later. KB4WN, KB4QE.
All right, Tony, you have a nice one. Had a good conversation, and thank you guys for putting up with us. This is Kilo Victor 4 Whiskey Mike. I'll see you in the morning.
He doesn't have 240 in his shack?
You gotta switch it.
I don't think he does, T-Bone.
Oh, I'm amazed, man, because he had that house set up. He had antenna cabling run through into the garage so we could have a setup out there, and it looked like he had it all set up.
Oh, yeah. Now, what'd you ask, Gravy? No, you just change the plug on the end of it, and it automatically does it.
Well, that's good to know because I didn't know it. I put that in the book and all, but hell yeah, that saves us some time for looking it up. I didn't know you could do that. You switch it.
Well, at
least you were smart enough to know that that little switch in the back ain't to turn it on and off with.
I'll never forget that, Paul.
Yeah. But T-Bone probably knew that just by looking.
On that, I'm going to have to restock on RV antifreeze here as soon as Walmart puts a pile of it out.
Some for a minute. Mark went to take a shower. Yeah, he needed it. He was here a few minutes. He checked out.
For you at night.
And summer's gone, winter's coming. I hope we get snow this year. I'd like to see some snow. I think the dog would love to see some snow.
Oh, they're predicting some snow this year. We'll see how that's going to go.
And then we go rain and bingo, here it comes back. So, we've had some mild rain here in the last few weeks.
November 2, Tango Kilo Lima, Mike up here in Rome, Georgia.
Okay, Mike, Upper Rome, Georgia, got you in and out.
Yep, I hear you.
Oh, Pete Nick. Good evening down there at Deer Man and everybody. Hello, old Poot. Hey there, old fart. Close enough. It all comes from the same end. Hey, Daddy, I believe David's selling some of those nipple wrenches over there. Well, he might do it. They don't make them big enough for you, Rick. Well, you about right now. I'm not fat now. I heard your chest is already falling. Slight. Very slight.
Hey, Angie, when are you going to get your flash radio back?
I don't know. They told me yesterday what was wrong with it, and I told them to fix it on Christmas Day. Never know. But I tell you one thing, them leaves are falling.
Anyway.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, all types of people. Let's see, Lonzo, Pretty Ricky, Peck
is a complete idiot. Where the hell did he come from? Anybody know? Yeah, Jaime Weston. What a name. I see all the guy that wears the hoodie all the time. He's going to have to buy a whole new wardrobe, they said. They're making it mandatory. They got to wear appropriate attire for all the congressional and Senate meetings, and he's never worn anything but shorts and a hoodie. Just Taylor doesn't change the rules. He can wear anything he wants. Yeah, Featherbrain. What's his name? Featherbrain, yeah. Now they changed their mind. They could wear whatever they wanted to.
All about
nonsense. It wasn't even part of the process. But I mean,
One day I just don't show up. Those people do not bother me one little bit.
This drop-dead Georgia's little 20-year-old girl come up to him with a legal pad. She said, "Excuse me, gentlemen. Senator, we got 3 more minutes to pull the vote on HR, whatever it was, something like that number." And he said, "Which one's that?" And she said, "That's the one about," I don't know, I'll make something up. That's the one about hubcaps. Okay, hubcaps. Yeah, I remember that one. How did we decide we was going to vote? We was going to vote. And she looked at her book and told him, and she may have been totally honest, but she could have told him to go in there naked, and he would have started undressing, I believe.
Yeah, they call that's part of the shadow government, Keith, if you're into that. Those are memo writers. They call them memo writers, and they started out in the 60s, or well, they were in the 50s, but they got heavy in the 60s. They were Yale and Harvard graduates, a lot of them, not all of them, but not discriminating against Yale and Harvard, they're great schools. But they had these, their own agenda, and they want to make things right, and they're going to turn things around in the country. And that's where that shadow government thing, that's where that comes from. They're called memo writers, and they're the ones that write stuff and put things in front of the Congress, and they also got some that get in front of the president. Now that's not hard to believe, I can tell you.
Yep, I was running Washington. It became obvious about a second visit, and there was a bunch of doctors from the experiment station in our group, and corporate heads from several businesses, big businesses. And we were waiting on to get a photograph with our representatives. They wanted to get a photograph with them, you know. And so we went out and sat out on the steps. And, well, I don't know if I want to tell this or not. But anyway, this young woman, Capitol Police, come up and strutted in front of us and paced back and forth just a little bit. She said, "It's against the law to have 5 or more gathered on the Capitol steps. It constitutes a sit-in demonstration, and y'all will have to break it up and leave right now, or I'm going to arrest you." And we all just looked at her with her mouth hanging open. And she put her hands on her hips. She said, "Who's in charge of this group?" And I thought she was joking, because all of us knew one another. You know, we putting one another up to stuff and all like that. And I popped up and said, "I reckon you are, honey. You got the badge and the gun." Boy, I might as well have peed on her leg. Whoa, man. She went nuts.
Get arrested in Peru?
No, I didn't get arrested. We got up and walked out probably 10 or 15 feet in front of the steps, and about that time, several of the representatives and a couple of senators come out, and they whistled and waved, and everybody come out of the shade across the way and all that stuff, and we filled them steps up. And I was walking back up there to the stage, and I went by her. That just flew all over me. Tell me I can't sit on the Capitol steps. But anyway, I went by her, and she just sort of turned and looked at me, and I said, are you going to tell them what you told us, or you want me to tell them? And she turned around and walked off. She didn't even answer me.
may be out of luck.
Yeah, I figured it must be about that.
Yeah, my barber charges $60. I give him $20.
Conference met. Anyone else like to check in early? Please come now. We call sign.
Jack them about 4 o'clock and then go to the house and then find the box and then repack it and then ship it off.
Yeah, what do you think happened with your antenna? I mean, your amplifier. You got any ideas? Was it the antenna? Was it something in the shack? Did it not switch bands? Just what?
Say again your question. The audio is kind of weak in my end. I got the volume turned up. I can't go any higher, and I'm not using the headphones.
My audio is weak. I was saying, what happened? What do you think happened with the Mercury amp? Do you think it was the antenna? Something else? Did it not change bands? What?
I'm not sure. It could be that there was maybe a static discharge or something like that when I was away. I wasn't here for about a month. Maybe there was one that came over, and perhaps like a little bit of static got into the equipment.
Well, I mean, your antennas were connected. When you left, you didn't disconnect, or you always keep them connected because you're going to operate remote, and Mom won't disconnect them for you.
So I'm in the South Texas, so this antenna is always connected, and the antenna on the roof is that 40-meter horizontal roof.
Right. All right. It's just that you haven't been having a bad run of luck with amps, the RF kit and now this.
Yeah, pretty much. All the amplifiers I had, either I'm not using it correctly or what. So far, no problem with Lux. So the Lux is my backup. I got the RF2KS. I'm on it right now, pushing the 100 watts.
I got you. So what are you going to do? You're going to bring the Lux down there and bring the Mercury up here and sell it? I think you said you were going to sell it at one time, right?
Yeah, but I'm not sure what I want to do. I mean, at least, they're going to take a look over it and put it. I think my internet was hiccuping. So I might be skipping because I can see the waterfall stop in mid-sentence. But, I'm not sure. I might just keep all 3 amplifiers.
Oh, I got you. No, you didn't skip. You were smooth all the way through. All right, you hit your cable soldered?
Working on it. I'm only a general.
Take your time. Pay attention. Flux is your friend. Burn the flux off first, then apply the solder. The solder will follow the tip. Should have get pissed at me.
He probably turned the radio down.
My ears are ringing. Holy shit. And the dog's going absolutely bonkers in the house.
Fill out an application, and the tax relief has to accept your application before you can lay out your money for it.
Oh, like Mercury amps.
Yeah, like Ferrari.
You know what Love's favorite song is?
No.
Oh,
All You Need Is Love by the Beatles.
Oh, yeah, okay. I probably should have guessed that.
That's your favorite song, isn't it?
No, you say goodbye, I say hello.
That's right. It's Hello Goodbye.
Yeah. That is the stupidest song I ever heard.
It's a great song. Come on.
They just say the same thing the whole song. You say goodbye, I say hello. Through the whole song.
Not in the beginning.
Well, you know, it's the same words. I don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello. I mean, it's the same words.
No, in the beginning they say nothing can be said that can't be sung. Nothing you can do that can't be done. Come on, that's brilliant.
I don't remember that part.
Well,
yeah, they're all geniuses.
You're blinded by hate, Roger.
I just never got on the Beatle wagon myself.
Come on, jump on board.
There were a lot of other groups that I liked better.
It's okay. You like the Rolling Stones better?
Yeah, than the Beatles, yes.
Wow.
Full sun from sunup until somewhere between 2 and 5 p.m., just again depending on where it was at. So the hot peppers always went on the east side of the garden where they would get the most sunlight, and the blueberry bushes I planted east to west.
This time of the year, we're getting around this time of year again to where propagation is good this time of the evening. So let's see, I guess turn it back to Roger. I don't know. WA9ZHP, WA5JR.
WA5JR in the group, WA9GHP. Good to hear you on. Great. So you have, you're state too, I guess. But that's nature. These whitetails, I've been working in the woods early in the mornings here in the last month or two, occasionally.
Kilómetro Portugal 4, Kilo Eco, desde Aguadillita querida, cojas el cambio, aunque le cueste la vida.
and just like a 1 second delay, but other than that, it was perfect, you know, being able to hear them and talk to everybody.
You're Larry up there in south of Kansas City.
Very good signal here in Brentwood.
Dia 26 de setembro, com um intenso discurso em que falou sobre as crises. O representante do Vaticano falou da
Last thing that I found a month ago to kill RF coming back, and that did it. We took two 7mm clip-ons, and it's quiet now.
Kilo United 4, Foxtrot X-ray. Where are you at there? Why do you have to interrupt this TISO? Why? Because you're on 200 and you feel like you have the right to?
No, 200 is the garbage.
And why are you on here? Why? Why are you on here? Nobody's bothering you. I'm not bothering nobody. And you're out here just talking shit like you own the whole ham radio. Just the whole ham radio. Who are you? Why? Why don't you go to sleep and let the people talk?
I'm just drinking. That's drunk.
Well, that's a different thing. I've been drinking. I've been drunk, but I'm not trying to stop you from. I argue with people, but whatever, man. I don't really give a shit.
Okay, old boy.
You get 50 watts of power on UHF, and that was pretty nice. And that solved my communication problem. But then I began to ask myself, is there more out there? And one thing led to another, and took my technician and general's license. Just been having a good time since. So kind of a long way of saying I'm new and kind of new and old all at the same time. Back to you there.
Well, I certainly understand that. And oh, by the way,
thank you, sir, for coming back to me. I really appreciate it. And you have yourself a good night there, Roger.
Actually, it was 60s for me. So I got into CB in the 60s, and I thought it was quite magical and didn't know anything about ham radio until I met a CB operator that was also going for his novice license. And his call at the time was Kilo November 1 Echo Sierra Kilo. And I'll never forget that because it was a monumental moment for me. Seeing the equipment and what you could do. So that started me on my journey in the early years.
And he recorded about 10 seconds worth, I think, of audio. But now he no longer has PCT, and when he hits the ECU, it looks like a thing in the receiver music.
Oscar Golf.
When the solder runs out of the pin, and then the only other thing I was thinking of, you might have a bad connection going on because you mentioned you put in new sockets, and to me that's a red flag because that's something new that you installed. So that to me, if I did exactly what you did, and I had just installed a new socket, I would be very quick to look at the connections on the pins on those sockets.
How my audio could be better.
Yeah, that's better. That's what. Did you, Stuart, did you notice the increase of his audio then, Stuart? Go ahead, Stuart.
Yeah, me too. Definitely when you started talking earlier in the future, you kind of go through a little bit off frequency, but now your bass has come up tremendously, and you no longer sound on the higher side of things. So I'm not sure if that was a change you made or something else is happening on your end, but it sounds good now. It sounds much better at this moment.
Yeah, well, yeah, I understand that, and a lot of people say that my balls never drop, so my voice is what it is. Even being at 62 years old, I sound like my balls never drop. I've had that told to me more than a few times.
That's not true. You've got a frequency range down to 100 hertz, so I don't know who's telling you that it's not true. Here's a question I need to ask Stuart. Have you changed or altered your RX tones at all? Your RX tones? On the compression did. SSB RX. In other words, your receiving tones, your treble or your bass on receive. Okay, that's a good way to do it. Back out to you there, Eric. Did you notice how Jeff's audio came up? I think it came up in signal strength as well, Eric. Kilo 1, Eric. Go ahead, Eric. Kilo 1, Echo Hotel Tango. Kilo 1, Echo Hotel Tango.
Roger, I agree with Stuart. I thought it sounded a little bit off frequency. I don't know what he did on his rig, but he definitely sounds like he's a little bit off frequency, and also the level came up, and it's much clearer. Whatever he did, don't change it.
Did you get that, Jeff?
Hey, the company's gone crazy over electric cars. W80LNK4TVI.
Okay, come on back, KI5RI. I don't know what happened to Billy.
I'm back, AD4, P4.
Romeo Charlie Sierra y segundo Yankee Delta Kilo.
Anda escondiendo para que no se la lleve el coyote.
Must be bad shape because I couldn't hit Jeff that good. He come out here running barefoot. And then when he finally did fire up something, I said, oh, it ain't the band. But then I had to go, man, and go do my sound engineering real quick. But anyway, all right, Chris, I'm gonna look that up here with that event down there in South Jersey and see what's going on. But the sound's good up here tonight, and I'm on a little bit reduced power. Because I hear the music coming out the music room, and my coax cable runs right through that room. But apparently, I'm not bothering anything, so I might fire the big girl up a little bit more. But I don't look like I need to. All right, Chris, I'll put it back on you, and then turn it over to Rico, W0RCH. We'll be out here for a while there, Chris. Back to you, KA2QWC, KA2PDT.
All right, good, Eric, and thanks for coming back. And you know me, I'm running the heavily modified Cobra 148 GTL this evening. So you know how that goes. And now running a lot of power. About 500. So and the band's doing well for what it is. So and good evening, Rico. All right, I'll be listening and let someone else step in here. Come on, what? Alpha 2.1 Charlie in Plainfield, P-Funk City, the home of permanent funkadelic, on my heavily modified Cobra 148 GTL. I'll be listening. Roger, my brother. All right, man. Well, I'm running a little less than you are, but if the band's working, no sense in killing it there. All right, we'll check you later. I'm gonna turn it over to my boy out there, Rico, W0RCH, and whoever else is out there will be listening, but we took our feet down off the table and we're going to push the chair back. So, hey, Rico, W0RCH, over to you. Yes, sir. My brother. I'll tell you guys what. Man, I've been listening to so easy today. Oh, man.
De esta noche, y entiendo ahorita la lluvia por ahí arriba. Por acá pues está muy bien, ¿sabes? Muy placentero el tiempo, nada de lluvia, todo muy bien, nada de qué quejarse. Dionisio, yo no voy a estar mucho más tiempo por aquí, pero quería saludarte a ti y a Michelle que lo escuché.
Things been going otherwise. I've been a little bit on the high band doing the CWT, but that's been about it for me most of the summer. I've just not had a lot of time.
Good evening.
Very good evening to you. You have a nice signal into Pennsylvania, and my name is Jim. Japan, India, Mexico. I'll copy there, and we have other stations that will like to work you on frequency. Charlie X-Ray 4, Radio Tango, Whiskey America 3, Florida Echo Tango. That's Whiskey America 3, Florida Echo Tango.
Hello, my friend. Uruguay, Estados Unidos.
Okay, Charlie X-Ray 4 Radio Tango. This is Whiskey America 3 Fox Echo Tango, WA3FET. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Juan, for the 5-9++, and you are 5-9. You are 5-9 from Uruguay. So very nice. Mucho gusto. Mucho salute, mi hermano. Mucho salute, mi hermano. Please stand by. There'll be other stations. There'll be other stations that can give you a call. Colonel Pete, I don't know if you heard Juan. His call's Charlie X-Ray 4 Radio Tango in Uruguay. I wonder if you might have heard him. If so, you can give him a call too. And great to hear you. Big salute, my friend forever, Colonel Pete. Y07 Mike Papa Delta, Whiskey America 3 Fox Echo Tango. Stand by, Juan. Stand by. Okay, thank you, Colonel Pete. My very big pleasure, my super friend. And yeah, conditions are not as good as normal again today. We have some disturbed conditions, but you're still 5-9. Still 5-9, Colonel Pete. Colonel Pete, did you have any copy on the South America, the Charlie X-Ray 4? Any copy on Charlie X-Ray 4, Colonel Pete? Charlie X-Ray 4 Radio Tango. Any copy on the Yankee Oscar 7? Any copy on the Yankee Oscar 7 in Romania, Juan? Go ahead.
And it don't get real hot.
Forward, JMS, Tampa Bay. Looking for it.
CQ. Anybody, anywhere. They ready?
That call sign, according to QRZ, so we'll need a good QRZ number. Call email there for Ken to send you an email and say that you have won, and all we ask is that you pay for the shipping. So for a wire antenna, that's not going to be a whole lot of shipping, but y'all can work that out when the prize is awarded. But make sure you're good in QRZ, and if not, make sure you give Ken, Kilo Ocean 5 Yankee, an email and let him know what your proper call sign and or email is for sure. Anyway, let me get you some names on the list here. The name here is Joe, Juliet Oscar Echo, and I'm the East Coast caller from the Albuquerque Boat Anchor Net. Mr. Ken's out west, and Mr. Gary is up in Missouri. He is the top of the hat for the Albuquerque Boat Anchor Net. So without further ado, I'll try to put some names down on here. November 4 Radio, X-Ray Victor, Joe in Georgia. This is the Albuquerque Boat Anchor Net. Check in, come on. November 5
Mike Alpha Charlie.
WA4II. My goodness, there are some beautiful big signals out there today. And there was a station ending in India. And I think I haven't heard that call in a long time. So India station, go ahead.
Thank you. This is WA4II. And I'm in northwest Alabama, Rogersville, Alabama, and using a Swan 700CX.
Well, WA4II, welcome back from Alabama, and you're on the Swan 700, so you are our first mystery rig winner. You're on the Swan 700, so Mr. Ken, Kilo Ocean 5 Yankee, will send you a little goodie box from his shack to yours. If there's something special that you might be looking for or need, or a tube or a condenser or a crystal or something like that, give him an email at his, look him up on QRZ, Kilo Ocean 5 Yankee, and tell him that you won the mystery rig for the boat anchor net, and that you're looking for that component or whatever. Otherwise, he'll just send you a cool box full of all kind of stuff, connectors and tubes and cables and jumpers and a bunch of neat stuff like that you'll probably use there. So thanks for checking back in here with us. I didn't get the name, though, and I can't look back for more than a couple of sheets there on this paper. WA4II, what is the name there in Alabama?
Oh, the name is Greg. Romeo Echo Duff. Over.
A decade.
I had to poke the pencil on the back there, tape on the back.
Come back.
Alright, this is Alpha Charlie 4
Alpha Charlie 4, whiskey. Happy?
You've never heard of some of those radios. Listen to that name and then look up on Mr. Dr. Google and see what that thing looks like. But again, thanks a lot, Greg. Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. Look at the QRZ page. That will explain what the WA4II.
You bet, Greg. Y'all look it up. November 4 radio, X-Ray Victor. This is Albuquerque Boat Anchor Net. Check in, please come on.
November 4, Mike, Alpha Charlie.
Flipped the radio in the wrong direction. Probably on the L8 special frequency.
Sorry about that, y'all. I'm on the HC37 here, and it's a manual operator switch, and I cut it off, and so I missed all the people that were supposed to be talking to us. So if you don't mind, run again, MC, all right? Whiskey 4 is Mike, Alpha Charlie.
Bravo, November, Juliet 3, Bravo. My goodness. There were so many of you.
And y'all were
awesome strong. November 3. November 3. November Juliet 3 Bravo. There we go. Got it all broken down there. Good morning, Jim. How you doing?
Good evening, Joe. You're pulling in here as usual. I'm with Swan 500CX. Running a great net.
Really cool. It's like chilly. It's like a fall day, and it's pretty damp. Almost need a jacket, Joseph.
QSL, man. You're sounding really good down here, man. You're crisp and clean, and everything is sounding real good on your end there. Coming into Tampa. I hope everything is sounding good over there, your way there, Roger?
QSL, it's sounding great on this end, and running a FT1000 Mike Papa, vintage, really old rig, and a Carolina Windham, QSL.
Roger, man. You're sounding crisp, man. I don't know what you're doing over there, but you're doing it right. I don't know. It just sounds really good. Really good. Crisp and clear.
QSL, you too, and been hunting a few POTUS tonight, parks on the air, and a little bit of DX, and gonna coast into the weekend, QSL.
QSL, man. Yeah, man. Sounding good, man. Thanks for the content.
Not a lot of shifting actually goes on, but anyway, thanks a lot, Jim. This is Joe in Georgia, November 4 radio, X-Ray Victor. Check in, please come on.
Papa Foxtrot, Whiskey 4, Mike, Alpha Charlie.
Well, Whiskey 4, Mike, Alpha Charlie. Hold on just a second there, Matt. You both got the helmet transmitters, I think. There's a Papa Foxtrot station. Go ahead.
Hello, Joe. This is Phil. November 5, Papa Foxtrot, Vicksburg, Mississippi. Sounding good down here. Gary's sounding good, too. Ken's always weak. He still is. He's doing better tonight. I've got the quietest fan I've heard in a long time. And this sun cycle, I guess, it's quiet as a mouse here. So I can hear a weak signal real good. But it's
I don't think that's really going to hail.
That was terrible. I said, I know I'll fix him. I was going to get the cigar and smoke it there. Getting my mistakes anyway. I got the habit of that.
So are you still got your Beagles, Doc?
I got 4 left. One of them's real old, and the other one, he's probably 8 years old, 8 or 9 years old, and I got 2 that's about 4 to 5 years old.
I forgot to turn the little lamp on.
Yeah, you're 20 over now.
All right. Getting better, Jerry. You ain't on. I got so many amps to turn on, James. I got 2 amps.
Oh, is it good? Is it good to you, James? I mean, Jim? Oh, okay. I appreciate it. Yeah, let me hear it now, Donnie.
W4SCC with KR4 810 at the mic.
This is the United States. We're receiving you quite loud. Is that loud at 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock? Oh, I know what you're talking about. It was at 12 o'clock.
Yo salgo bajo el mástil. O sea, yo tengo la antena en el tope del mástil de una torre. Y entonces, como tiene aproximadamente casi 40 pies de largo el mástil, pues yo lo que hago es que bajo a 30 pies el mástil, bueno, bajo 20 pies y la dejo como a eso de 40 pies de altura más sobre la tierra, para que los vientos no la rompan, porque no se sabe cuando uno regresa, pues el viento pues destruye los dipolos, no tanto el viento, son las ramas que rompe el viento, son las que caen sobre los dipolos, porque tengo mucha vegetación, es lo que hay. Pero ya mañana pasado pues estaré con la estación como casi siempre la tengo. Pero está llegando 20 decibeles sobre un S9 acá en Tampa, José Juan.
Might stand. There you go. By the time they looked it up, you'd be gone.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of ridiculous. The last trip I made up there and back was on this boat.
On that tree, and then we cranked that thing up, and I guess that's about a 45-degree angle, and it's just sitting up there, and thank the Lord it's working.
Hey, Terry?
Yeah.
I put an analyzer on it. I went through all the bands, and man, it's actually good. I think 80 was resident. The word was said that about 37.55, but only about a point and a half. Because this tuner is able to get that. The highest one on that antenna would be 10 meters. But the tuner should be able to even bring it down on that, even run the manual. So I've got one coming, because I've got the 40 meter and the 80 meter horse fence. Of course, I got the end fed on the 20 meters, and I just ordered one like he's got. and I'm going to put it on a 40-foot, like I had one before. I put it on a 40-foot tower, and then I'm going to try to find some trees around here to run in the same way, just kind of see what it does. But the antennas are not cheap. Even without the brackets, $309. They're rated at 2 kW, so that's not really bad, you know?
That means you got to climb up high. But all the grapes are up in the pine trees, right?
Yeah, that's the old problem.
Yeah. Can't hardly blame them. Those things taste pretty good.
I'll be this. Right here, they didn't get real sick.
Yeah, I had a doctor this morning getting a blood check for one of those blood thinners and stuff. I went ahead and took my flu shot while I was there. I think.
Can't think of the name of that microphone there.
Which one?
Audio Technica. I'll go.
Family not being fed, like that's not going to work for me.
Well, remember what I said, when the iron strikes at home, that hot iron, people are going to wake up and smell the coffee or smell the hot iron burning. And they're going to start to do something about it. I just hope it ain't going to be too late.
Well, this is the thing that causes divorces too, man, because, women are out there like, hey, you're not getting paid, I'm out of here, I'm done.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is the kind of thing that breaks up family. That's not families. I've seen it firsthand.
You know what blows my mind? These guys are going to shut the government down that aren't doing their job, and they think they should.
Somebody talking? Yeah, he's in Daytona.
I'm sorry.
Or whatever they do, justify it, and promotions and everything, they're going to get paid. While everybody else.
I'll tell you, you make 25 a good price.
It ain't a good price, but I sold mine for $800 shipped.
Listen to that.
Got about 775 out there.
Yeah.
My grandmother had hanging on the wall in her house. Yeah, I think it's double.
Plus 55 on the in and minus 15 on the out. All right, this is a quick experiment, if you don't mind, John. Just bring it down to plus 45 on the input gain. I think it's going to just clean things up. Okay. Yep, that's no problem. You're probably right. It's definitely a little hot on the input. All right, there it is. I used to run it around.
You like coffee about as good.
Yeah, that's all. The right way, that cleaned everything up.
Yeah, it sounds a lot better right there.
The chip?
You mentioned one to me, I thought.
Well, it's probably out there on the shelf in the box somewhere.
I'm waiting until you get your towel up. I'll let it. You can tell.
I know, that was real cheeseball, that whole thing doing that. The only thing they could have done right there is done one of those like really crazy zooms like they did in the Laughing show or something, where they zoom in on a person's face real fast.
In any debate. Okay, we're voting one off the island. Who's it going to be? I mean, come on. You know they were going to say Trump. That was a setup to say Trump is out.
Well, I would just say my personal opinion is pretty much anybody who said anything negative about Trump pretty much killed their chances of anything because already decided that they're going to be voting for Trump. So if you're pretty much you're just out at this point.
Guy is like 50 points ahead. The next guy that's ahead, who was up on the stage last night, I guess it's DeSantis was in the center of the stage. Trump is 50 points ahead of him. He doesn't have to go to these stupid debates and argue with each other. It's stupid.
His numbers being so high, his phone numbers, there's no technical benefit for him to do it. In fact, there's more negative than there is positive. If he would have done that debate, yeah, they would have spent the whole night attacking him, talking about indictments, they trying to throw him under the bus the whole night. And all that would have did was created video clips for the left to run all day long. So it wouldn't have helped anybody.
Before QNT at the 40.
KC2QN.
W3DP.
You know what's terrible? You guys, this stuff I really got to use. This is the audio. Kind of, balanced cables or even unbalanced. It's made by CANARE, the brand. And the series of cables is called L-4 Twisted pair. It's twisted pair, double shielded audio.
There's a few Japanese cables that are excellent that are similar, right, with quad stars. I guess it has a lot to do with star quad. The star quad twisted pair with the double shield. Boy, there's like a few companies that are utilizing that. It's just a different logo, I think, or a different name.
Well, I know that they're one of the companies that
frecuencia. El cambio tuyo desde Connecticut.
Hay mucha...
Because they run in this row, it works perfect for holding up this antenna. One holds up one leg, one holds up the other leg, and the other tree just happens to be way far off. So I've used this tree ever since I moved here. In fact, that was one of the things I was looking at when I moved here. I was like, man, I have an automatic tower up here for HF, for the low bands. So it works great on 40 and 80, 75 predominantly. It's marginal on the other bands at best.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Janet's got probably about 8 really nice trees, but they're kind of more around the perimeter. Well, kind of.
I appreciate the call. Thank you, sir. Kilo Charlie 5 Tango Hotel Romeo, back to net.
I got you back next. This is Whiskey 1 India Papa, line 59, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Zulu. Peter, thanks for joining us tonight. It's your call.
Victor Echo 9, Charlie Zulu. This is Kilo Charlie 1 Yankee Lima. I think I got a 57, and you're a 55.
Contact, line 60, KY1KY. Randy, your call. Charlie 1 Yankee Lima, try line 60, please.
I went offline on the monitor.
Alright, please move on. Go on to your board, Tango Radio Alpha. Your call, low.
Could you give me a long string of numbers? I have you at about a 22, 22. Long string back to me, please. All right, QSL, I believe I heard a 5-5, so it's 5-5 to me, 2-2 to you, and is that a good call? That is a good call, KC5QHR. All right, thank you, sir. And that was a new station. I'm going to go down and try Kevin in Iowa. Kilo Oscar, Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo. Any call?
Sweet there, I'm sure. They're not going to put him with general population.
No, he'll fit right in. They'll love him. And he will not have Secret Service protection. No, he'll be on his own.
No, he has to have Secret Service protection the rest of his life. That's part of the deal.
Nope, not as a convicted felon. Those rights are stripped away. As a convicted federal felon, a lot of rights, regardless. No, look it up. He can still be president, but he cannot have a Social Security. He cannot have a Secret Service detail on his butt all day and night. Nope.
There's no law that nobody would ever imagine that could ever happen. There's no law that says that.
There is.
I highly doubt there's a law saying that about the president, if he's a convicted felon.
I'll find it. Anyway, check your email. We got that movie, and I'm uploading Interstellar. It's from 2014. About 40 minutes left on that. All right, I am going to go watch this movie and eat more pretzels.
Let me know what you think.
Your call.
North Carolina.
Copy 59, Nancy Charlie. Hey, thanks for hunting this evening. 73.
73.
There's another Kilo station.
Kilo Echo 4, Mike.
Kilo Echo 4, Mike 59.
Here, 59, you're in North Carolina.
Copy 59, Nancy Charlie. Hey, thanks for hunting. 73. The other Kilo station. I talked all over some people. One ending Romeo. Kilo Mike 0, Juliet Papa Romeo 59 went off shut up into Kilo 6457. Copy 59 Minnesota. Hey, thank you very much for hunting me this evening. 73. All right, the other Kilo station.